Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com here in Seattle, and look who I find here, Jason Bunch. It's your first Supercross, man.
Yeah, it's making my debut. I rode the Road to Arena Cross, came up through that, so season ended with that and making my debut here.
Yeah, how's that work out for you? The Ricky Carmichael Road to Supercross, you guys go out there and you got to ride Arena Cross to get in, you get enough points, and now you find yourself here in Seattle.
I think it works really well. It's really good preparation. You get used to riding on a track, especially a track with tough blocks. You ride out at Milestone, there's no tough blocks. The track seems a lot wider. So it gets used to that, used to being in a stadium, kind of used to the program that they run, because it's pretty close to the same program they run here. So I think it just gets you ready for this really well.
And something else, you got to battle the four-time Arena Cross, AMSO Arena Cross champion, Tyler Bauer, Zach Ames, all those guys, and they're no slouches.
Oh yeah, dude, those guys are fast. Especially in the whoops. Those guys are insane in the whoops.
Now let me ask you this, your number's 436, you're on a Honda, and is that what you rode? Also, that was your number in Arena Cross?
Yeah, that was my number in Arena Cross.
Good. And what are you looking forward to here tonight? I mean, like I talked to you a little bit earlier, I said, look, man, everyone just puts on their boot one leg at a time. They're all like you and stuff, but obviously you want to get that bike in the main event, but the first things first, you got to have a good qualifying time.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to obviously get in the night show, and I want to be able to get the experience to race, because I'm really looking to have the experience for next year. And obviously, if I make it in, I want to look for the night show. But I think first things first, I want to put in a good qualifying time to make it in.
You know, that's a good mindset. I mean, coming out here and kind of getting the feel for it, instead of next year, 2015 Anaheim, it's all kind of new to you. If you can get a couple under your belt now, that's going to be so beneficial to you next year.
Yeah, it's definitely going to help, because coming into next year, I'll have a lot less nerves, a lot less, I guess, pressure, but I'll be able to just focus more on riding and not so much on what I have to do or thinking about the track too much or the practice and everything like that. I'll just be more natural next year.
What do you struggle with when you're out at Milestone and riding and things like that? I know they got a pretty good whoop section out there. They got a lot of nice timing sections and things like that, but what do you struggle with, Jason?
I tend to struggle with the whoops, especially when they get a lot bigger. But I've really been working on that the last couple weeks and really been trying just to commit to them. So we'll see if that works out tonight.
Something else, you got to move around in the whoops. A lot of times here in Supercross, they'll break down in one line, and I'll see guys in the middle, the outside, to the left, to the right. They're just moving all around. Yeah,
especially, at Milestone it's not too bad they don't break down, but it was like that in Arena Cross as well. You had to move basically to wherever the whoops were the best, and I think especially tonight it's going to be like that, and that's a real challenge.
You talk about the best. I think here in Seattle tonight's going to be one of the best nights. I mean, no rain. I think the track's going to hold up really well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good night. It's definitely not looking too bad for my first one. No rain, which is good, especially in Seattle. Dirt looks good. It's a little overcast, so there should keep some moisture in it. I think it's going to be really good tonight.
All right, Jason. Well, good luck tonight and get that bike in the main event.
Thanks, man.